What's good, beautiful people? Welcome to the podcast, Two Vegetarians Eating Chicken. It's your boy, Mr. Lingo himself,
Man, well, I've got something to say, your boy Floss for the KJ.
in the building. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube channel, Two Vegetarians Eating Chicken. Follow us on IG, 2VEC Podcast, number 2 VEC Podcast. Follow us on Facebook as well. If you want to be a guest on the show, hit us up via email, Two Vegetarians Eating Chicks, CHIX at gmail.com. What's good, Fly Sweater?
Or DM us.
Or DM us, hop in the DM. You know what I'm saying? That's always fun too. You feel me? IG, hop in the DM. You know what I'm saying? That's the quickest way to get to us. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day today, man. How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah.
Smell good in here.
It do, man. I had to light an incense. You know what I mean? Create the aura in this month. You feel me? Sometimes it be like that, man. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. You know what I mean? So we here, we breathing. You know, so I ain't gonna complain too much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some ain't right in my joint. You feel me? I gotta change it. You feel me? So
I get that.
what we talking about today, man? We got a dope show for y'all today.
If you go on vacation with somebody, if they get hand fed by a person on the street, what you do?
He jumped right in.
You walking away. You go.
No, I wouldn't say. Okay, so this somebody I'm dating. We on vacation.
I mean, yeah, y'all there together.
We on vacation,
You there together.
and she gets salt baed. Basically, we use that as a reference.
Whatever. It's all good.
In my opinion, personally, if I'm with you, I would hope that there's enough respect that has been built in this thing that we got going on, that you would know to just be like, oh no, you could just put it on my plate right here.
So you're not letting anybody drop anything in their mouth?
I ain't stopping nothing. I ain't stopping nothing because I'm not gonna control no other dude. If this is his thing and this is how he do it at his establishment or whatever the case is, that don't mean she gotta open her mouth.
He don't do it for everybody.
That don't mean she gotta open her mouth. And that's
and
cool.
he's just
Like you feel me? But if he
chop
do
it
it,
in,
if he attempt to do it, and she go with it,
What she do?
oh shit, you good? Go ahead.
It's just
Chill.
like when that dude a couple months ago when that
Chill
dude
with Salt
was,
Bae.
at the strip club and they
Was shooting the thing
squirting,
out?
squirting the water gun and she like catching it. And this
Oh
nigga,
wow.
yeah, you remember that?
I feel like I do.
Dude, buddy face was like,
Yeah, it was over. The relationship was over after that. Or whatever we had going on, it's a wrap after that. At that point, because I mean that's disrespectful. That's mad disrespectful. That's like if I'm walking down the street with my girl, and some dude come up to her and try to talk to her, and he see me walking with her. Like, first of all, now that's
so
a different
So
level.
it's disrespectful for you to go try to buy somebody stuff, and then they personally try to feed your girl, or feed the person you.
I think it would be
I
I think it would be disrespectful on that individual if she accepts what this other person's trying to get. Because I can't control what he do. You feel me? To a certain extent. Like if he a chef and this is how he do and flipping shit and finding random people, I can't. So it's her choice at the end of the day. If she choose to go with it, then it's cool. We hell yeah, boy, I'm gone, boy. I'm dipping, boy. I'm not finna stick around, boy. All right, I'll holler at you. I'm walking off, boy. When the old girl come back to the room, boy, she don't stay in this room no more, boy. Who name on the card, boy? She don't stay in this room no more. It's over with, boy.
Boy.
It's over with, boy. That's disrespectful. I flew you out here. I ain't fly you out here for niggas to put food in your mouth, boy. Nah, I'm good. If I ain't the only one doing it, we good, boy. Watch out.
You ain't letting them live.
Nah, boy. You know I'm good, boy. Watch out. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, you got that's real Blueface, boy. That's real disrespectful, boy.
I use that line.
That's real disrespectful, boy.
Show you this.
Blueface, baby. Oh, lay. Oh, that's funny.
Shit, yeah.
Oh, that's a good question though. I rock with that question. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling real green, man. You know, Boston game 3 tonight. You feel me? It got to go down. They got to step back up. Anyway, I ain't betting no money on it though. Super random.
Oh, you ain't have to.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah.
How open are you when you meet somebody? Yeah.
Ooh, how open am I when I meet somebody new?
I'm very closed though. Like
okay.
I am very
I mean, I don't think I like
observant.
Yeah.
Observant.
Like I like to. I got an approach that I like adapted from. I feel like it might have been FedEx or somebody. I can't remember exactly, and I don't know the acronyms right away. But basically, in a nutshell, I like to ask engaging questions that will lead us to a place where we can begin to start opening up to a certain extent. Now, I don't tell like my whole life story. Like, you know what I'm saying? I talk about the important, pertinent things that, you know what I'm saying,
Fair.
I want you to know about me. And then that's going to open you up to talk about the things that I want to know about you.
You hope.
You feel me? I hope.
Right.
That's always the
So
hope. You feel me?
questions.
So open-ended questions, yeah. Like, but I don't be like, so like even think going back to the thing that everybody talking about right now. What old girl turned down the neuroscientist buddy? Did you see?
Yes.
Yeah. So she did not want to, you know, be accountable for the approach that she took. You feel me? When it was like clear, everybody saw it. Like, that's the reason why everybody talking about it, because everybody saw it, and she was still trying to like defend herself, like in a sense. You feel me? She asked my man an open-ended question.
Yes.
You feel me? So he answered in an open-ended way. You ain't asked him specifically, and that'd be the problem with women. They always trying to, you know what I'm saying, play these little, you feel me? You feel me? And we ain't even really got to, but you just made me think about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you want to know what I do for fun, ask me what I do for fun. Don't get on camera after the fact talking about, yeah, I wanted him to get to the point of when he started talking about what he do for fun and this and that. Nah, you asked my man an open-ended question, and he responded. He led in a strong way to where he typically knows how to like. You feel me? Like, yeah, this is what I'm bringing, so to speak. You feel me?
So at the same time, though, that's just could be like intimidating, though. Like, look at how much he accomplished, and then like
then like, she should have directed the question and in the way she wanted to direct it. Right. How you get to tell me she wanted him to like, I just want to be somebody where, you know, we could go karting, and like she just starts saying anything, bro. Go-kart. True, but it's just like, sure again, if you want to know what I do for fun, ask me. So what do you like to do for fun? It's pretty simple. Specific. It's pretty simple, but go ahead. We ain't even gotta, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But yeah, no. So to answer your question, I don't be like no open book. But I am one, but I don't be like that, like especially on like the first date. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, I answer whatever you throw out.
Okay.
Depending on how in depth it is.
Okay,
on,
that's
like,
fair.
How, you know what I'm saying? How deep I go. So if you ask me something super personal, I'm gonna give you a soft ass answer, but it's gonna be an answer that will be kind of like personal. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Like, I'm not gonna go into like a life story, but it's just like, oh, like a nice overview, like, oh, give you some type of idea. Now, it might be more to that story at the end of the day, but
right.
As far as right now,
which you'll find out down the road, like right. You know what I mean, like I'll ease into it.
It'll come back, you know. So like, oh,
yeah.
Remember I told you X, Y, Z?
Yes.
So then, you know,
if there's intentionality behind it, you know what I'm saying? No, I like that, but yeah, I typically don't. I don't think you should be like super open on the first date, like you know what I'm saying?
That even goes for like friendships though.
Yeah, it's true.
I meet,
you
like
can't.
People at work.
Same way.
Like it's always a separation of like
same way.
You get to know inside and
exactly, because motherfuckers will use stuff against you, boy.
Yeah.
They be on that out here, boy.
You ready to jump in?
Yeah, go ahead. They be on that out here, boy. Yeah, I'm ready.
Can she be a player?
Ooh.
What does a female player look like?
What does a female player look like?
Female player, right? Before they be looked at as a thought or a hoe.
Shit, it looked like Lori Harvey until she smashed Diddy's son. I'm just saying, she was on the move until she, you know, kept it in the family. Nah, but that's a good question. I feel like there has to be a level of same standards, so to speak, when it comes to a man and a woman player, right? So like when you think about a man player, it's a man who can have multiple women, but they don't know about each other, so to speak, right? If you want to go back to How to Be a Player, if we want to use that movie, I mean,
yes,
you know what I'm saying? Traditionally, if you want to use that, they don't really know about each other. You know what I'm saying? And he doing it to a point to where like he ain't never getting caught. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. He just raw with it. So I look at the female the same way.
How to Be a Player, using that example, you get at least 5.
Yeah.
And a main. Right?
Yeah. So he had a
she can
start lineup
and a main.
Yeah, if we gonna define what it look like to be a player. If we gonna define it that way. If she's coming out saying, "Oh, I'm just a player," shit, I be out here playing these niggas. Like, yeah, she got that same rotation and it never changes. Like she got that same starting 5.
In a thought situation. Then?
When you go past the rotation, when you got a whole, you feel me, a whole team, a whole starting 5, somebody who come off the bench.
Starting 5 and a bench.
And a bench, yeah, like that's
a little too much.
That's a little too much.
But I mean, players got that too, though. You always got, you know what I'm saying? You got a backup, though.
Yeah, but then it start turning into like pimp status, like you feel me, like, At the end of the day, if it go past starting five in a
So
6 man off the bench,
past 5 in a rotation.
I think so. Like, cause I feel like there has to be some level of like intentionality behind how you define and what it is that you're doing, right? So it's like now if you out here just smashing any and everything, like if you come into the crib to an after party and then it's my crib but my homie there too, you let both of us smash the same night, like that's not playerish. You feel me? Okay. I just feel like that's very like from if she's a female, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You feel me? Now,
but so how you say that, and then because if it's a dude,
I was literally about to say. I was literally about to say.
He smash you and then he smash your roommate. Like he
a thought. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
He is, like, you feel me? Because if I was doing it, I'm a fuckboy. Well, our word is fuckboy, right? So if I do that, it ain't no difference. Like, you feel me? I'm just a fuckboy. So if you dish your work to look. So I don't know. I think that's the best.
I think to me it comes with a persona of how you present yourself at the end of the day.
Okay.
Right. So the one thing about what I like about How to Be a Player is that at the end of the day, it's just like he had these different people who didn't really know about each other, but it was always like a specific way and a specific mannerism he carried himself.
I agree with that.
And I feel like when it comes to the other sex, they don't really carry themselves that way. It's just kind of like, yeah, I'm out here, and what? Well, to me, that's not player, though. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's really thottish, because it's just like, all right, cool, you out here, but everybody don't need to know you out here.
True.
No one needed to know that he had 7, you know what I'm saying?
And they didn't. Right.
And so it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's just like, my business is my business, and we'll keep it like this. It's about the presentation of what you're doing behind the facts of everything that's going on.
So
not so much of the count.
So is Lori Harvey a player or a thought?
Is she a player or a thought?
Yeah.
I mean, she's doing, from my perspective, she's doing 1-on-1. So for me, it's like she's leveling up.
I see what you're saying.
Right? So it's one dude.
So it ain't about.
It's not about how many in your roster. For her, she's elevated.
Right, because it was her and she was, you know, just these.
Elevation. So I mean, it could be considered player because of her elevation from Diddy's son to Diddy. Now,
I mean, if you want to look at it that way, but
you know what I'm saying, I got the little dollar and I got the big dollar. You know what I'm saying? But then you go back down to like an actor who's not even worth Diddy amount of money. But then it's just like, if you date a Diddy, who can you actually date after that?
Michael B. Jordan.
Not really, though, because
he
ain't got the success that Diddy.
I mean, no.
We already had this conversation.
No.
Financially, like
yes,
all the other, financially, the back.
But that was solely off lust and attraction.
For
at
him?
the end of the day.
I mean,
no, for her, because she ain't that bad to me. That's just my opinion. But
she nice.
She is, but she had a lot with that makeup. But that's just my preference. That's just my opinion. You feel me? But I wouldn't have touched her anyway. That's just me. Like, you can't go into that. You can't go into that. Was anything, fam. That was anything. I don't care what nobody say, bro. That was anything, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody say. You can try to argue as much as you want to. I'm pretty sure he thinking in his mind that, damn, that was anything. I should have never did that goofy ass shit. That was too much. Yes, bro. Like, you feel me? Because now it's like, first of all, I just can't understand how you can even go into a situation like that thinking that you can get to a place of settling down with this person. You already seen her track record. You got to pay attention to how women moved before they got to you, bro. Like, don't try to act like that shit ain't relevant, boy, because it is. Like, you feel me? No matter how you try to define it, she still was moving through the ranks. Like it was nothing. Like, you feel me? So what make you think you gonna be different to try to change her to get to this ain't Russell Wilson and Sierra, and we clearly see that ain't even finna go what people thinking is gonna. He next, boy. I'm telling you, boy. He next, boy. Ain't no way, boy.
Chopping block.
He next, boy.
Where's she gonna go?
I don't know what she gonna do, but she ready to go back to where she came. You feel me? So anyway, let's keep it moving though. But that was, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's hard out here, bro. I mean, it ain't gotta be.
So would you keep a cheater?
Would I keep a cheater?
Or would you stay with it?
Nah, because I feel like if I ain't never cheat on you, especially physically, if I ain't never cheat on you, I'm good.
So it's interesting, right? Because I've seen
because you could cheat physically and emotionally. You feel me?
And they were talking about, they hinted on it, but they never really got to the question of what happens, you know, at the end of the day. and would you keep a cheater? But what the person actually said was that like he took her back, and then she cheated again. So personally, for him, he wouldn't. And
Right. So his first mistake was taking back a cheater. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, right? If you want to get taken, go ahead though.
I mean, so I was going a different way with that.
Okay, my fault.
Hold on. Let me get it back.
My fault.
Let me get it back.
So he took her back.
He took her back. She cheated again. Damn.
So she cheated on him. He took her back.
Yes.
And then he was mad that he took her back because she cheated on him again.
Damn, I lost it. Nah, it was a lot deeper than that.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's just kind of like, fuck.
This is why you shouldn't be cheating on people. You know what I'm saying? Let these people know if you fall out of whatever feelings you have for them. You know what I'm saying?
Men cheat.
Okay, got you.
Because at the end of the day, it's more of a physical thing and it's nothing more. And so what the person said who countered what he was saying is that like she technically cheated because at the end of the day it was the emotional piece and the attachment to the person. And that's the difference in it, because when men see something, it's just kind of like, oh, this is this new toy. I want it real quick. And you know, but I'm happy with my old toy, but I really want this new toy. And so therefore it shouldn't be looked at as harshly as when women cheat.
But even at the same time, like a woman has to do something that trick, because we gonna look all day as men, right? Like women out, man, lies, boy. Lies,
Stop
boy.
the cap.
Lies, boy. Women outnumber us tremendously, right? So like we always gonna see something that we ain't necessarily got to drool over, but like you gonna glance, you know what I'm saying? And be like, damn, she's bad as hell. You feel me? In your mind, at least. Even if you with your girl, boy, you see something bad, boy. Lies, boy. Lies, because you got to stay alert in these streets today, boy. So you gonna be looking. You feel me? Okay, so it's fair. That's fair. But I'm saying, so I'm saying, so a woman, he funny as saying, a woman, you feel me, will put a man in a position to make him actually want to go out and do the physical thing that he wasn't necessarily looking to do.
See, I don't think that's true.
I mean, if you want to start talking about, physically connecting with your partner, right?
I just think it's cultural. I just think that like,
nah, bro. If I'm talking to a woman, right? Let's say we've been talking for like 6 months.
Yes.
And let's say she get mad at me, and she starts holding out, right? You feel me? So now I'm going to be like, you feel me?
That's the difference, though.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying 9 times out of 10, women push some women push men to a point to make them actually want to go.
But even
do
if
it.
that's not the case, I still think that some men just see something and it's just like,
Right, but that don't mean they necessarily act on it every single time.
No.
You feel
I'm
me?
not saying that you will.
Okay.
But it's still
Yes,
a curiosity
that's
in your head.
That's just in
like,
us.
Oh man,
that's just in us.
Like,
That's just in us.
That's interesting.
You feel me? That's just in us.
That's interesting. Over
You feel me? Women do the same thing, bro. Like they do the same thing. They exactly. You feel me? And they on another level with it. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
If you're new to the channel, make sure you go follow the IG 2VEC Podcast, number 2 VEC Podcast. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube. You feel me? 2 Vegetarians Eating Chicken. If you want to be a guest on the show, make sure you shoot us a DM via IG or Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Or shoot us an email, 2VegetariansEatingChicks, CHIX@gmail.com. But we prefer IG, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that like button too, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like what we talking about, bring us some topics, you feel me? Hit that dislike button, then we gonna ask your ass why you hit it, you feel me? And then we gonna have a conversation about it, you feel me?
I like that.
Anyway, what we got next? What we got next? We moving it, girl.
How long did it take you to date after your breakup? After your longest relationship?
After my longest relationship, how long did it take me to seriously date?
I wouldn't even say serious, but to just like actively date and feel comfortable with it.
Oh, I mean, I don't even know if I should say this.
Anytime I was just like going out and smashing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Because I was finna get straight to it.
For something to just drive
I was finna get straight to it. I would say a solid year.
Okay.
Because I had to heal for me. You feel me? So I had to.
See, that's important.
A solid year. I had to heal for me. I had to get myself right mentally, spiritually, emotionally, before I was able to like fully give my attention to another person.
So was sex that important that you had to jump out that next week?
Yeah, that was different. That was on my red for Friday. So no, that was different. That was different because I had to release, like, you feel me, in a way of like, just frustrations I had to like, you know what I'm saying? And it was never like it was all mutual on the end of like they know what this is. I know what this is. Let's just make sure we do that and then we keeping it grooving. You feel me? So but until I was actually really ready to like start like even thinking about committing to a person again, like, you know, to seriously date them, it took a year. Yeah, no cap. I'm not gonna hold you.
Fair.
What about you?
Well, I don't know.
What about you?
When I
Get
did break
out.
up, I don't know. It took me like I'm always working on myself.
Oh, okay.
Even in my relationship,
As you should. As you
I
should.
feel like it's a I'm really good at saying like I need space. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? Like I need to kind of carve out some time because I feel like I'm
it's
off
important.
balance. Like me and the person I'm with now, we like I'd be like, nah, I can't like I need to block out these hours for myself. I get it. I get it. It feels weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I really need to do this for myself.
Self care, boy.
Yeah,
Self care is the best care.
it
Don't
is.
let nobody tell
It
you
definitely
different,
is.
boy. Self care is the
Cause when I
best
better
care.
myself, then I better our relationship. You know,
Yeah, if
at
you
the
ain't
end
your
of the
best
day,
self, ain't nothing around
yeah,
you gonna
most
be
definitely
positively
crazy.
able to move forward. You
So
know.
I like how you slip that in.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You already know. You feel me? Already know. No, I'm like,
When should you leave a relationship?
when should you relieve or when should you leave a relationship?
Yeah.
When for me personally, and I'm just speaking for myself,
Mm-hmm.
um, when there's no respect. I think once that's crossed, it's probably it's done for me. Like, you know, I just feel like
What's the respect like? Her calling you out your name?
yeah, I think when a woman start doing stuff like that, and she want to feel like it's okay to like touch you, put her hands on you, like them first, them like them no nos, them like right aways, them like oh yeah, nah, I'm good, this we good,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like other stuff you can like rebuttal and redirect, and but once you start doing that disrespectful type stuff, challenging my character, calling me out of my name, doing all of that,
He
then
moves
it's
out of like anger and crying and the waterworks.
yeah, nah, it's over. Like, if that's the first time, then we can have a conversation about like, yo, I understand you frustrated. You feel me about this scenario, woo, woo, woo.
Don't you do it?
But like that can't happen no more. Like, and then if it happen again, then it's a wrap. You know what
So
I'm saying?
that leads us to the next one perfectly. Men abuse, right? So
We get it a lot, man. You know, the Johnny Depp and the what's her name thing, says it perfectly. You feel me? And what's her name? Amber Heard.
yes,
Yeah, ain't no way, and that's the thing that because I can't just let Johnny Depp off the hook either. At the end of the day, you feel me? He saw them red flags before it even got to this point.
I think that because he was doing what he was doing though, it was just kind of like
True. So it was probably like
looked over,
a little
not
bit.
really,
You feel me? But
taken seriously.
at the end of the day, now he at this point where this like woman really did just low key try to tarnish this man's name. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she kind of did in a way to where
I
like
mean, he
you
lost
feel
a
me?
couple million.
Right.
More
You
than
know what I'm
that.
saying? And now, so the interesting thing now is, are these people going to come back around and be like, Johnny, we always loved you. Like,
They can't.
we just, why can't they though?
I mean,
The verdict is the verdict, right?
at that point, I feel like
I mean, if I'm him, I'm not going back. I don't care if they came back to reach around or not. I told y'all what it was, what it wasn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? And y'all chose to believe this story over what I'm actually telling y'all. Somebody who's worked with y'all for, however long we had a relationship. So if they ever do come back around, like I'm Gucci, like I'm
so the
good,
whole
bro.
manipulation thing.
Yeah, I feel like men and women do it at the end of the day.
I think women get away with it though.
They do.
A lot more than men.
They do. And
like
that's
when a man is trying to manipulate you, I feel like it's a lot more like you spot it easily. But at the same time, I feel like when a woman is telling you what's hurting her, she always slide in slick punches that try to make you feel like you the super villain.
yeah, I literally just got out of a situation like that.
Oh,
You feel me? Without, you feel me, saying too much, is literally that you just broke down. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a scenario that took place. It wasn't supposed to go to where it went.
yeah.
And then now, even out of something that was just really so subtle and not as egregious as it was made out to be, became this whole ordeal. And now I'm like,
Dang.
I'm the bad person.
Nah, I mean,
I'm
I always
Bane.
say I'm Batman.
I'm Bane
I
now.
always say I'm Batman. Nah, bro, you Batman.
Okay, that's
they
fair.
love you until they hate you.
That's fair. That's fair. That always happens.
They always have to, you know what I'm saying? They don't love me until I become the villain.
So yeah. I mean, that typically happens, especially in this society. You know what I mean?
But don't worry, you always be a hero.
Yeah. What you talking about? Yeah, I already know what it is, man. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? For the most part.
Fair is fair.
I'm always working on myself, though.
True. This is true. Will you force your children to follow your religion?
Will I force my children to follow my religion? No. Not necessarily. If I believe in something,
Yes.
I'll introduce to them what I believe. I'll give them leeway and free will to pursue to their own discretion. I won't necessarily be like, you gotta be a Christian.
I mean, some people just
you gotta be
down, right?
you gotta be Muslim.
It's
you gotta be.
Because like I know so many people who
I think that's messed up.
Put them in a Christian environment, and at the end of the day, they ended up turning away from religion. Period, because of the fact of how much it was forced down their throats, and they really was like it became like a rebel situation at the end of the day.
Yeah. So I remember even back growing up, my grandma and them used to make us go to church, and then I started getting to a point to where I had to be like, yo, I wanna learn who this person is on my own. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be forced to do it. Like, let me develop and build my own relationship. You feel me? Then I can go, I can move how I want to move after that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But don't be telling me I got to do this every Sunday. Like, and then on, Bible study and then all this. Like, I ain't trying to be here all these many days, boy. Like, you feel me? So I don't think I would ever force religion, or a religion on my child. I would just lead in a way to where if they see it fit for them, then they'll do it. Like, you feel me? At the end of the day, they gonna grow old and want to do what they want to do anyway. You feel me? So at the end of the day, but teach his own. These some good questions, KJ. On fire today, boy. Fly sweater, he feeling that Boston energy though. I think that's what it is. You feel me? It's about to go down. You feel me?
Let's go green.
Hey, it's about to go down today.
My team already won. I'm a soccer person, so.
Oh, so you suited and booted. You good?
Yeah, we already won a trophy. Number one.
I ain't mad at it.
In the league that I follow. So.
I ain't mad at it. That's all we talking about. Let's do. That's true. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go follow the IG 2Back Podcast, number 2 VEC Podcast. Make sure you go follow the Facebook and YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Shout out to Steph. Let it go. You feel me? It's your boy, Mr. Lingo himself. In the building.